Hey guys, so this is my first time filming with this new camera. This is my Canon Rebel EOS T5. To be completely honest with you, the audio on this camera is garbage, so I am actually using this microphone down here and recording on OBS right here. And then I have my webcam all jacked up so I can see the screen, because the downside of this camera is that it doesn't have a movable screen, so I can't see the viewfinder. So if I look here, it means I'm looking at the viewfinder because I cannot see and tell where everything is. But to get to the main point of this video, I went to Galaxy's Edge yesterday. If you can't tell, I sound terrible because yesterday morning I started to have a sore throat, which is a classic sign of me getting a sinus infection. And this morning and last night, I had horrible head congestion. And today I have gucky post-nasal drip, stuffiness, and it's just a bad time. But it's my birthday, so I still feel pretty damn good. But I want to go through with you my day at Galaxy's Edge, how much fun I had, and everything I got. So first thing you might notice is this shirt that I got. This is the Rise of Skywalker spirit jersey, I think is what they call it. There's the back of it. It just says Rise of Skywalker on it. And that's I think this is actually the last thing I got that day. I did go on Smuggler's Run, which was phenomenal, but we only had 4 people in our party. I got to be gunner, and my aunt and my cousin got to be engineers, but the 2 people that were pilots didn't speak English. But we ended up making it out alive somehow. It was damaged pretty good, but I think we only lost 1,000 credits. We did pretty good though, for having a big old language barrier between the pilots and everyone else. But eventually I would really like to do one big smugglers run with 6 people that I know, and I really want to be pilot. Gunner was fun, but my arm just... So we did go on Smuggler's Run, and that was so much fun. And it was over so fast. I know that they can't make it very long, but it was so much fun. Unbelievable. Can I help you? Ew. But first we actually did Slinky Dog Dash, and fun fact about me, I have never really been on a proper roller coaster before. So that was my first roller coaster, and it was crazy. It was a lot of fun, but it was crazy. Between Slinky Dog and actually going on it, getting our return time and actually going on it, we got a little bit of food and we went shopping a little bit. So I think the first thing I bought, actually my girlfriend bought for me, so thank you. I have kind of the stuff in here, so I'm gonna try to tuck it back in so it doesn't peek out and we don't get spoilers for what I got. This backpack. And this backpack was the lifesaver of the day, because I ended up actually fitting everything I bought except for a special thing that you'll see later in here. So I only had to carry one bag. And I was going to do that thing where you send everything to the front of the park, but I was kind of playing with everything that I got throughout the day, so I figured that I didn't actually want to do that. I had one big first disappointment of the day, that the same shop, the Rebel Outpost or whatever it's called, that this is in, they had this Princess Leia shirt, and I saw it online. I'm like, that is gorgeous, I want that. And I went and saw it, and I was like, wow, these all look really small. And I felt them, and they were really soft, and they're really nice. And then I found out that they're all children's sizes. All of the cool shirts, not all of them, but most of the cool shirts at Galaxy says are children's shirts, and it really sucks. There's this land cityscape of BATUU that's this orangey red, and it's gorgeous, but it's a children's shirt, and it really sucks. And it makes me really sad because I couldn't buy that shirt that I wanted, but I ended up getting a different shirt anyway, that I originally had taken off my list, which we'll go over. I ended up buying this little Droid Depot kind of button up, and I really like this shirt. It's probably a little bit big, but I'm going to wash it, and it's going to be a little smaller. But yeah, I really like this shirt. It's super cute. I don't have a lot of button-up shirts, and I really do enjoy button-up shirts. And this is a cute little, like not really jumpsuit, like it kind of looks like you're working in a car repair shop, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it looks like you're like a uniform for like a little droid repair thing, and it's super cute, and I love this shirt, and I cannot wait to wear it. But I'm gonna have to, throw it in the wash first to maybe shrink it a tiny bit. It says Droid Depot here, and on the side it has a little patch that says Industrial Automation. Very, very cute. Oh, I totally forgot. At that first Resistance shop, I also got this shirt, which is super nice. I really like it. It's very army shirt, and it's this little spray paint. This material is like much different from this one. It's very warm. It looks really good. Like, I didn't think it looked that good on me, but I had it on as like a, like a sweatshirt kind of at dinner later because it was cold. But this, really nice, and I didn't think it looked that good on me, and it looks pretty great. So I'm super happy about that. It also says Black Spire Outpost with some X-Wings and stuff on the shoulder. Very nice little shirt. This kind of place that we explored was the market. I'm doing this kind of out of order. Well, no, I'm not really doing it out of order. Kind of. But the first place we really explored in BATUU was the market, and I went to the Targaryen toy shop, and I got this little guy. I love these. If I'm not mistaken, this is from an episode of Clone Wars. There's probably more deeper lore to it, but I didn't really want that much in the toy shop. But I saw this, and I was like, I saw this online originally, and I was like, this is very cute. Little piece of Star Wars that maybe not everyone knows about, and I really, really like it. So I think it's very cute. And I didn't really want to get like the people toys because that was just kind of weird to me. They look kind of weird to me, but I guess that's kind of the point. I don't know. So we ended up getting our return time for, what did we do after that? We did Smuggler's Run. There was a lot of time between Smuggler's Run. So in between that, I ended up waiting an hour in line because the current situation at Doc Honor's Den of Antiquities is if you're not buying a legacy lightsaber, you can go in and shop however you please. But I waited an hour. This was at about noon, and it ended up being about 1 when I got out of the line and actually bought my lightsaber. Because each person ended up taking 20 minutes to buy a lightsaber, and no shade, guys, but everyone was picking up every single lightsaber and playing with every single lightsaber before they bought it, and I get it, but please have kind of an idea of what you want to buy, because that was probably the most miserable part of my day, was standing in that line for an hour, which is the whole thing that I tried to avoid, because I have a disability access card at Disney. That was the worst part of my day, because that wasn't really an attraction, so I couldn't use my card for that, and I wasn't going to originally, even if I could, because I was it's gonna be 15-minute wait, it's not that big a deal. No, it took me an hour to get in, and then you know what happened after I bought my lightsaber? It was faulty. I took it out of the box, they let me hold one, and it worked fine, and I was great, give me the box. And I got out. It took 5 minutes. Great, fantastic, all done. And then they put the display one that they had given me back, and then they took a box out, and then put it in the bag, packaged it all up, give me the blade and everything. So I leave, and then I go find a space, and I'm I'm gonna, open it up and just make sure that everything's okay with it, and I want to, experience that, because this is my first lightsaber, ever. And then I opened it, and it didn't have any of the stickers on it. And if you've seen a brand new legacy lightsaber, there's some stickers that say on and off and change batteries and the FCC warning and blah, blah, blah. That wasn't there. And on the box, the fabric tape was ripped open. And it's kind of hard. I had accidentally hit it with my foot a couple times in the bag, and fabric tape doesn't come apart when you accidentally bump your foot against it. So I was this is really suspicious. So pop the blade in, and it just made the hum sound at like a constant. It didn't have any, like, of course these lightsabers don't have smooth swing or anything, but it didn't react at all to movement. It was just the hum sound, and I was like, okay. I smack it, I flick it, no flash on clash. And like, I was whacking it, but I shouldn't need to like baseball like bat hit it to have the flash on clash work. So I'm like, great. Take it back to the front. I did not wait in line to get my return, absolutely not. And the cast member, like, this is like the only, actually, this is kind of the only bad experience I had with the cast member that day. She kind of talked down to me, which left a bad taste in my mouth. And when I said, like, there should be, like, stickers telling you how to get the batteries out and stuff on it when you get it new, she was like, oh, no, that's on the bottom of the box, which is correct. But there should be the stickers and the FCC, like, acknowledgement and the everything on the box and the actual lightsaber when you get it. So whatever, I didn't have to wait in line. She didn't make me wait in line, and she told me, go ahead in and they'll, get you an exchange. So we did, and the other cast member was really, really great. They're, flicking it, and they, like, kept doing it like that was going to change, which, even if it did, I should still get an exchange, because it shouldn't be working on and off. It should work the first time, So, anyway, they're like, all right, we're going back. We'll get you an exchange. No problem. They didn't even need to see my receipt, but my advice, whenever you make a big purchase, whether it's a lightsaber or holocron or whatever, keep your receipt. Just do it. I know that they're a pain in the ass to, like, have crumpled up in your bag, but you might not have a cast member who doesn't ask for a receipt like I did. And if you don't have your receipt, you're kind of shit out of luck. When you go in, know what your product's supposed to do, so you know if you got it done or not. That's my advice. But now, without further ado, here's my actual lightsaber. I don't know if you can probably tell what lightsaber I already got. Da, 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 da. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's! Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. It's great. I love it. I took the stickers off, obviously. My only complaint is that the cover tech wheel is a little like windy. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, so I'm not gonna like issue that as a formal complaint. But my only like actual like complaint is normally, I'm pretty sure in the movie this is the switch. There's a switch here, right there. And when you spin, your hand like kind of shifts around in this as the saber like spins. And it's easy to accidentally turn it on or off as you're spinning it. Because the switch, like, even if you like half push it down, like, it'll turn off. So that's my only complaint with that, and I feel like that's a very uniquely only this saber's problem, because I don't think there's any other sabers that have like a switch like this. I don't know what the big deal was that they couldn't make it this, but whatever. It's a minor issue. My only complaint about it, really. Otherwise, I love it. The blade is very bright. The sound is a little quiet. Honestly, it's very strange because it sounds louder on camera than I feel like it does, but I also might just be losing my hearing, which is entirely possible. But this is my baby. This is my baby. And you know what's so funny is that same night I got the shipping alert for my other lightsaber that I ordered the other week from Project Sabers, which is a very new saber company, and I will definitely be doing a review on their lightsaber because I haven't seen many reviews of their sabers yet. After Smuggler's Run, we did the shopping and whatever, and we got some food and we went on Star Tours. So Star Tours is like, there was like no wait for Star Tours. Like, it was like 15 minutes, and they, like I said, to hell with it, let me ask for a return time, and they said this time, and like it ended up being worth it because I could just go through the fast pass line instead of just standing in one place, which is what mostly aggravates my chronic pain, is standing in one place. So if I'm moving a little bit or I have a break, then it's much easier for me to tolerate being up and around a lot of the day. Luckily, the main, my experience was so much more enjoyable because of my disability access card, and I'm really, really grateful that Disney has accessibility services like that. It makes my experience as a guest is much, much more enjoyable. So while we were waiting for our return time, which was like 15 minutes, we grabbed a little bit of a snack and we went on Star Tours. And Star Tours is like kind of a dumbed down version of the Smuggler's Run. Like the movement of it is much more chill than Smuggler's Run. When you jump to hyperspace in Smuggler's Run, you really feel pushed back. But on Star Tours, you still feel pushed back, but it's a lot more calm. You don't feel like you're rocking around everywhere. It's much more chill. But if you've never been on Star Tours, they pick a rebel spy, and I was the rebel spy! So, like, my picture showed up on screen and everything, and I just started laughing, and, like, a bunch of people around me looked at me, and it made me really, really happy. Because, like, the probe droid comes up, and it's like, we heard there's a rebel spy on board, and then, like the wanted and my face shows up, and then the three, like, you see this probe droid, like, smacking on the glass with those 3D glasses on it is something else. It is so cool, though, and it made me so happy. So we stayed in the same Star Tours building, and I waited to see Chewbacca, which was, like, no time at all. It was, like, 15 minutes, so it was, like, fine. And the cast member was, like, a little snotty with me, but like, people have bad days, whatever, it's fine. It wasn't, as much of a I'm talking down to you kind of experience as the whole lightsaber, fiasco was. But still, she's just doing her job. But Chewbacca was so great. Like, just, I thought I would be very, like, cynical when I met characters because just I'm older. But there's really nothing that, like, it completely suspends, that suspension of disbelief. It's really great, and it makes me so happy that, like, no matter how much my brain is telling me that this isn't real, like, it's out the window. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. And Disney bounding really, really helped because actually, if you see in some of the pictures and stuff that I posted on my Instagram, that, like, I dressed very Star Wars, and it helped because, the stormtroopers interrogated me, I got interactions more from, like, cast members, and, I got a lot more interaction than I would if I was just, wearing a t-shirt and jeans. So I really recommend Disney bounding. It is so much fun. Even my girlfriend was like, we need to come back and, like, really, really, like, cosplay. We can't do, you technically can't do characters, but, like, really, really go all out. We got so much more out of it, and Chewbacca noticed my little birthday pin that I had, so I gave him a hug, and he looks back, and he points to it, and he, like, roars, and I said, yeah, it's my birthday, and he's like, oh, come here, and he gives me another hug. Oh my god, that was so fun. Chewbacca's great. I love him. He's so fun, but I think the Star Tours Chewbacca, needs a little bit of a de-shedding because I found some Wookiee hairs on me after. After we saw Chewbacca, we waited like 30 minutes to see BB-8, which was something else. Like, there wasn't that many people there, but, like, it took forever to see him for some reason. But BB-8 was the best. He was so great. It was so cute. And, like, the character handler, she was like really interacting with me and helping and facilitating more interaction, and he was like just beep it boop it, and he like his head could swivel, so he like looked at me and then he like beep beep beep, like kind of towards my butt, and I said, oh, it's my birthday, and the character handler is like, oh, I don't think BB-8 doesn't quite understand birthdays, but he does wish you a very happy manufacturing day. And I was like, thank you, BB. So that was made me so happy. You can see, I think it's my new Instagram profile picture, like, that was the light of my day, really. And then we went into the actual, like, exhibit area, which was a lot less than I thought it was. And, like, my aunt was like, I feel like there's stuff missing. I don't know if they're, like, revamping it or something because they're adding new stuff because of Rise of Skywalker, because when you do leave Star Tours, there's, like, this book section where you can get a bunch of books, and there was, like, autographs and whatnot, which they do actually sell. They, like, legit sell these actors' autographs for, like, I think John Boyega's was, like, $650. If you want Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher, it was, like, $30,000. yeah, there wasn't that much there. So there was like Poe's costume, and then there was the Sith Trooper's costume, and like a couple of like paintings or like promo pictures on the wall from Rise of Skywalker, and then there was the book section, and there was like a statue of like a head of Grievous, and then more books, and then you left, and there was like a little display of Darth Vader's lightsaber and like a model of the castle. Like that was kind of it. And then there was like a couple other things in like the main room, but there was like nothing in the showroom for some reason. And I feel like I've never been to Star Tours before this, but even people around me were like saying like it feels really empty. Like I feel like there's usually more in here. But you know, it was kind of a bummer to end on because we like left after that. But you know, I left my day. We're gonna consider the end of my day with BB-8 instead of kind of being somewhat let down by the Star Tours exhibit. But still, it was an incredible day, and I had so much fun. We went to dinner afterwards, and then I went to my aunt's house for some birthday cake. And I think that's not all I bought. That's not all I bought. That's not all I bought. I'm silly. I did buy more things. I only bought 2 more things, I believe. I didn't try my luck with the red kyber crystal because I did not have like any money left to try my luck with the red kyber crystal to get a black one. But I did buy a white kyber crystal because I wanted to kind of make a necklace out of it anyway. And I was kind of hoping I'd get Ahsoka. I got Chirrut, which is still really cool. I kept like the little case thing, and like there's a little loop here, like you could make it like just this a pendant, but this is like super clunky, so I'll probably like drill a tiny little hole and put like a little eye in there and lace it through. But I really like the idea of a working kyber crystal necklace, so I feel like that'd be really cool. And then you could, you know, like clip it off, take it off, and like put it in the holocron, which I got. The speaker on this is really loud. And I feel like they could have used the same speaker on this that they did the lightsaber, or they should have used the speaker that they used this in the lightsabers, personally, because this is really loud. Can't really see it. Let me dim my lights. Let me press the sides.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, with the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place. This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the Temple. That time has passed, and our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged, our trust, our faith, our friendships. But we must persevere, and in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you, always.
And that's the default one that it comes with, which is super cool. I love this, like, default thing that it comes with. I'm trying to find the side that you open. It's this one. It's a little difficult to find, but I believe I'll memorize it eventually. So you just open this up, and then put kyber crystal inside. Wow, that's it. And that's the entire story of my day at BATUU. So I had a great time, and I really cannot wait to go back. Like, I'm so tempted to go back next weekend, but I cannot do that. So another time, another day. For now, I will be very much playing with my lightsaber, and I will be doing a review when my other lightsaber comes in, because apparently I now have a problem with the lightsaber collecting. Okay, thanks for watching.